Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Devyn and today I'll be sharing with y'all my baby favorites for 3 to 6 months. So if you missed my last video, it was my baby favorites for 0 to 3 months or my newborn must-haves, and I just talked about everything, all the products that I absolutely loved and totally recommend for the newborn stage, so 0 to 3 months. I wanted to go ahead and continue to do these videos because I personally found them so helpful when I was pregnant, trying to figure out what I wanted to put on my registry, what I wanted to put on my to-buy list for later when it comes to a baby, because I had no idea. I don't have a lot of friends who are pregnant, so really most of my recommendations were coming from YouTube, and so I wanted to go ahead and share the stuff that worked for me, and of course I'll link everything down below for your convenience to go ahead and find those items for yourself. So if you're new here, my name is Devyn and I have a little over 7-month-old son. He is my first baby, and yeah, mom life is super overwhelming, especially when it comes to when you're pregnant and trying to prepare for everything that you want to have on hand for the different stages. And so obviously I'm still new to all of this. He's not even a year old yet, but I want to go ahead and just share with you guys some things that were really helpful for the 3 to 6 month stage that my son really enjoyed. Of course, every baby is different. These are just things that worked for my son. So just keep that in mind. And also, you don't need any of these things. Like, as far as the baby goes, really you just need to provide some sort of milk for them and a safe place to sleep and love, honestly. So yes, some other things like clothing and whatnot, but a lot of these things, just keep in mind, especially if you're on a budget, you don't need a bunch of this. This is just what made life a little bit easier, just by keeping him occupied and just helping with his developmental stages and whatnot. So I just want you to know you don't need any of these things. These are just like things that are a plus to have. And I will make sure to link everything that I can find a link to down below in the description box. Some of them are affiliate links if they are from Amazon, and that is just a way for you to be able to support my channel. I just get like a super small percentage, but definitely means a lot if you do click those links and happen to purchase them from there. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into my 3 to 6 month baby favorites. Okay, so just quick disclaimer, my son is currently sleeping in his nursery, of course, and I have a lot of the items that are in my favorites. They're in the room, and I am not about to go and interrupt his nap just for this video. So hopefully you guys can understand that. I will make sure to, if I don't have that item here, put a picture on the screen for you guys to see what I am talking about. Also, if you have not watched my 0 to 3 month favorites video, a lot of those things are still favorites for the 3 to 6 month stage for me. So I'm going to mention those at the end of the video. That's things that I still used for the 3 to 6 month stage. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about, I do not have with me, but I'll put a picture on the screen. These are by a brand called Thedevdev. I found them on Amazon, and they are a wearable blanket. So I know it's controversial out there, like when you stop swaddling, but most of the recommendations that I found online were around the 8-week mark is when you want to transition from a swaddle to some sort of sleep sack. And so there are a bunch of different brands out there, and so I did a bunch of research. The Halo Sleep Socks are really awesome. They can be a little bit pricey, and so I found this one by Thedevdev that had really great recommendations. The material is a micro fleece, so it's supposed to be great for all seasons, which I really liked. Before I found this micro fleece one, I tried like a cotton one, and I really didn't like it. I felt like it was really thin and wasn't really giving my son any sort of warmth, really. Like, I try and picture what I would like when I sleep, and that just would not cut it. Now, that might change in the summer, but I just really have loved the micro fleece because, again, it's good for all seasons. So it's nice and breathable, totally safe, and they have them in different sizes, and it's just a zipper. And yeah, so there's plenty of room in the leg area, so that is making it safe, and then the arms are open. So that way, what I do is just have his normal zipper jammies underneath the Thedevdev micro fleece sleep sack, and he still uses that, and he is a little over 7 months. These are really affordable. You can normally find them for under $20 on Amazon, sometimes even cheaper, closer to like 16 bucks. I've seen them. And pretty soon I'm gonna have to get another size because he is I think around like 30 inches and like 25 pounds. So probably going to have to upgrade to the next one here pretty soon. By the way, I have a list on my phone here, so that's where I'm going through to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, next up are drool bibs. I also got these on a pack from Amazon. I actually put these on our registry, and we really love them. We started using them closer to like, I want to say 3-ish months, but they come in a pack of a bunch of different colors. You can like match them with the baby's outfit, and they're really cute. They look like bandanas, and they do a great job of getting the drool, so that way it's not like completely getting on their shirt. I'm still bad at remembering to use them all the time, but when I do, they work fantastic. And again, they make an outfit look even more cute, and they're very comfortable, like a nice little cotton material, and they just have buttons on the back, which I like because the Velcro ones can wear off over time. So yeah, these are fantastic because especially that 3 to 6 month stage, the drool is no joke. And so if you want to try and avoid them getting completely soaked, since you can't like sit there and wipe constantly from them, their mouth, then definitely get some sort of bib, and these worked fantastic. Okay, next up is this little Fisher Price piano mat toy. I'll have a picture on the screen. We have the mat portion packed away because since our son started to roll, it was no longer really helpful, like the mat part. So if you see the picture, there's like these 2 little sides that keeps him contained, and so he was like rolling over that thing, and he started to roll around, I want to say it was like 4.5 months or something. And we actually got this as a gift, and I honestly wish that I started using it sooner, because it was so fantastic for just him being on the ground, but specifically for the little piano. So I have the piano for you. So this is really the star of the show. I think that you can use this for like with like any mat, but of course this comes with it. So again, it was cute because you can like arrange it different ways. And so when we first got it, it was really cute. He would like kick this. You can put him on his tummy. He could watch the lights because there's a way to attach this to the mat. But like I said, my son started rolling over around 4.5 months, and so we couldn't really use the mat portion, and so we took this off. But this has been awesome. We can set this down anywhere. I don't know if they sell this that way. I don't think so. But it is so great. There's multiple settings. My husband and I have memorized like all of the different songs on there. At first you're like, this is weird, but then you're like, okay, this is my jam, and it's so funny. But it's so cool because it's a piano that has different animals on there. They have like 3 different settings. One where it'll just continually play different songs and do like a light up so that they can watch. And then the other 3 settings are ones where they can hit it and there'll be different sounds. So one is like an instrument, and one is like the sounds of like the animals that they make. And then the last one is just a normal piano setting. So you can definitely switch it up. It has a couple different volume settings. This is so cute. You can lean it up against the wall. You can put it in front of them when they're on their tummy. Just having it propped up somewhere for them to look at it is just great. I really just love this. It's a great size for if you have them in your lap. You can just like hold this in front of them and they can start to hit it. And it was so cool just to see him figure out how the keys work. Now he does it like a pro, but it's so great. You can just obviously carry it like this from room to room, and it's fantastic. So I will definitely, like I said, link everything that I'm talking about down below. Okay, next let's go ahead and talk teethers. So there are so many teethers out there. You're gonna have a teether that your baby likes more than others, and so I'm just going to share the ones that my son really enjoyed. So these are some of his favorites. This is by the brand Little Great. They have different colors, but this little circle part is silicone and it's nice and bendable. And then there's these 2 little wooden rings that can like move around. You can see it makes a noise. And this was just a really great starter teether. There wasn't a lot going on, and I could just put it into my son's hand and he could just practice holding it. And eventually, as he started to bring things to his mouth, then he would figure out that, oh, okay, this is pretty cool in my mouth. And he would learn to like shake it. So again, this is like a teether and rattle in one, but he has really enjoyed this. He still likes this a lot. You want to like switch out your teethers, obviously keep them clean and whatnot, but just like so that they can stay interested in it. And so you definitely want to have more than one, but we really liked this one. It's super cute, aesthetically pleasing, but also just really functional and an easy one that there's not a lot going on to it that can confuse the baby. So we really enjoyed this one. This other one I really, really love. I don't even know. It's called, yeah, by the brand Mom Bella. They have different colors. We call this little Shrek teether because the green one looks like Shrek. But, so in my 0 to 3 month newborn must-haves video, I talked about how my son enjoyed the Man pacifier that really only lasted like maybe a couple months, and then he was like, nah, I'm good. So we wanted to like get some sort of soother. And this was like the first thing, like the closest thing to it, to where he could hold it, and then this resembles like a nipple, and he could sort of just like suck on it or like gnaw on it like a teether. And yeah, it's so great. Like just, it's supposed to like again mimic the boob, and he is able to have this on his hand, just easily grab it. So that way it stays nice in place and he puts it right to his mouth. And then this also sections. So we've been able to put this like on a little, or like if he's on our lap while we're sitting at a table, then we can just section this to the table and he can sort of just try and like grab at it. So it's really great. It's so cheap. Highly recommend it. It comes with a little, almost like, you know, those little pacifier clip things. That way it doesn't like fall to the ground. So yeah, very affordable, and he really, really loves us and is one of his favorites. And then lastly, for teether slash toy is Sophie the Giraffe. I know, it's a little pricey. This is actually a gift to us, or my son, I should say, around Christmas time. So we got this a little bit later, but he loved this. Like, I don't know what it is about this thing. Everybody raves about it, but it really is that great. It's just really so easy for them to hold, like around like the long neck of the giraffe. And there's just like a bunch of fun different like areas for them to like play around in their mouth. The hoofs are a fun little thing to chew on, and it makes noise when they squeeze it. It's super cute. It's super soft, like silicone material. So yeah, I like it for like a larger type of teether, and he really still enjoys this as well. He started being more interested in this closer to like the 5-month mark, but really, really enjoyed this. Okay, so next I want to talk about rattles. My son really enjoyed these two. We actually put these on our registry, and I picked these based off of the reviews on Amazon. They had like a million gajillion reviews, and they were mostly all like swear buying these, that their kids loved them, and really they have been great. This rattle was a little hard for him to hold like in the beginning stages, but eventually he got it. And it's just really cool because, as you can hear, it's like makes that traditional rattle noise, which babies really enjoy. It's nice and colorful. There's like a way for them to hold it here, or they can just hold that edge. So it's super cute, super affordable. And then this one is really, really cool. It's a lot larger, which I was like, I wonder if he's going to even enjoy it. But he really has, especially when he's on his back and sort of just like holding it and looking at it. And he can put it in his mouth. He's done that plenty of times. And it still has that rattle in the middle. Lots of colors, lots of different places that they can hold it. And again, super affordable. So some sort of colorful, unique type of rattles like this are just really fun for babies. Okay, this other toy, I think my brother gave it to me as a gift. So I'm trying to see if I know what the brand is. Okay, I found it. So it's by the brand Bondigo. And it's a piano fish toy, recommended for 3 months plus, and it is so cute. So it has these two little things that's like a rattle as well. There's a place for them to hold it here or here. They can grip it here, and it's a piano, but it also plays music. So I'll just show you. It makes little bubble noises. This is the piano function, which is so cool. It lights up, and then the other function plays a bunch of different music. And so he loved it. He would get so excited and like watch it and stare at it, and he loves to hold it. Still loves this thing. It's a great little musical toy that's on the go, that's not giant, because I feel like a lot of musical toys, you know, are something like this, which again, we love. But for like on the go, if you're going to someone's house, or even in the car, this is just a great one to have. He loves this thing. So again, it's by Bondigo. I'll make sure to try and find a link to it. But I've never heard anybody talk about that, and he's obsessed with it and has been for a while now. Okay, next up is this caterpillar right here. So it's all unraveled. This was gifted to us, and it's freaking awesome, guys. Like, I have seen so many like physical therapists for kids and stuff recommend it and talk about it. I think it's by the brand Blue Box or something. I'll have it on the screen, but this has been really so cool for whenever my son was struggling with tummy time and just not enjoying it. First, let me just say, there's like a million ways that you can use this. Definitely look up all the different ways, but one of the ways that was really helpful around that mark was tummy time, especially this right here. You could put this in front of them, put their arms over, and there's these little things like, he loved this little teether, he loved playing with this, and you could like put stuff in front of him, and it just provided great support. You could also use it as like a little seat. So when we were practicing sitting up, you can like attach things to it, and then it can sit up like this on the ground and provide support for them. And you can still use it. So I think you can use this for a very, very long time. We still use this right now, helping with like crawling and stuff. But yeah, this was so fantastic for specifically tummy time on the ground, because my son used to not like it at all. Now he is on his tummy and his back all the time. But yeah, this is so cute and has so many great functions for baby, and still does. So I think that'd be a fun one to put on your registry. It's not too expensive, and it's just a great thing to have and to assist you with having your baby on their belly or trying to sit up, and again, a bunch of other different ways. So we really, really have loved that. Okay, now I want to talk about stuff from the 0 to 3 month video that I've done to tell you the things that still worked great for the 3 to 6 month mark. So the first thing that I have is the Honest body wash. We still have used that. We've used that since he first had his bath home, and we still love it. It's fragrance free. They have scents, which if you like that, you can do that. But I haven't even used lotion on my son, because I just like the pureness of just him being a baby and his skin and all of that. So we really like the fragrance free body wash. It's just been really gentle, really great. He still has that wonderful newborn scent. We also still loved the carrier, the Baby Bjorn mini carrier. That was so great for those early months, but still worked great until I would say around 5.5, 6 months. I've had to transition since then to a different carrier, which I'll talk about in that next video, because he's outgrown it. But that's just because he's a big baby. So don't think that this carrier will only last you that long. But we loved that carrier. I miss it, honestly. It's just the jersey material is so soft. It keeps them nice and close and snug. And I just like the way that it contours their body. And yeah, it's so great. It's very lightweight, and I highly recommend it still. The washcloths and burp cloths that I talked about, we still use all the time. I think I have the washcloth, burp cloth. I have one of them right here. These are the muslin large burp cloths, and we still love these. Like, I love the indentions in here. I just feel like it's just easy to wipe up. It's very gentle on baby's skin. It's lightweight. It's not chunky. Like, you can like put it like this easily, because I feel like some burp cloths out there are like very thick and bulky and annoying, and you can't really get into like the crevices when there's like places that you want to like clean up from spit up. So these are fantastic. I think we have like, I don't know, like 8 of them or something, or more. And the washcloths as well. They're like the bamboo washcloths, and we still use those for his baths and for just wiping off, like if he has any sort of like rash starting to happen or got something on him that needs to be cleaned up. It's just very gentle. They've held up well. They're a nice small size, and just easy to throw into the washer and clean. So the muslin burp cloths and the baby washcloths we still love. We still love our baby monitor, so we have the Hello Baby monitor. I know a lot of people talk about like the Optics one and the Vava one, which I'm sure those are fantastic, but they're really pricey. So I'm here to tell you that you do not need to go and spend all that money. And I know I've only been using mine for now 7 months, but we've loved it. So whenever he's down for a nap, I can like literally just like walk around with it and look at him. The night vision is really great and the sound is really great. He is sleeping in his nursery now, and so I feel like I can hear everything by having the monitor next to my bed. Like any sort of movement I hear. So I really have enjoyed it so far, and I really like that it's not Wi-Fi, because the Wi-Fi stuff freaks me out. People can like hack into it and stuff, and it's not as reliable. So it's just very traditional, really, really great. We still love our skip, hop, play changing mat. We just have it on top of this dresser. It's just been so great for when he gets messy, like with his blowouts and nasty stuff going on, right? It's just so nice to be able to clean it up. And I can't imagine all the laundry that I would have had to do if I just had the normal cloth ones, because obviously those get messy and you can't just wipe them off. You have to like put them into the laundry. So I just feel like this has been great. It's not like super comfortable or cozy, but he definitely has been able to just get used to it over time, and it works. And it's not like he's chilling on the changing pad for a long time. Like, you just clean it up and go. We just since then have taken the little thing that goes on top, the little mobile, because like he could like rip that thing off these days. The Baby Bjorn bouncer, still, we loved that thing. I know it's pricey, but it was one of my top recommended products in my last video. We still loved it. We did have to stop using it once he started to try and sit up on his own. I think that was around maybe 5 months or so. So that's when we had to stop, because that's when they say it's unsafe for baby to be in there. But still worked great for the 3-month and the 4-month mark. And I still think it's worth the money, personally. We still use and love our Hatch baby sound machine. He uses that every single time that he goes down for a nap. We use like the television white noise. We use the little reddish type of toned color of the light on the Hatch, and I can easily just change things on my phone. I just touch it to turn it on, turn it off. It's so great. So I really, really have loved that still. We also really have been still using those flashcards that I talked about. The specific 3 to 6 month flashcards are in his room, but I think I have the one for 6 to 12 months that we use. So they come in a pack of 4. I talked about the 0 to 3 month one in my previous video. And they're just so great. He loves them. He's obsessed with them. We use them all the time, and now he like grabs them and loves to just like play with them. And yeah, I just think it's been really great to like slowly progress him into the different types of colors and shapes, and I highly recommend them. Like, totally worth like the few bucks that they are. We still like our Ubi diaper peel. I think that's how you say it. That has been great, just to like throw the diapers and wipes in, and it seals it up so it doesn't smell as much. I mean, when you open it, it still smells, but when it's closed, it definitely contains the smell as best as it can, really. And yeah, it's just great because you can use normal trash bags. You don't have to get specific ones for that diaper pail, and it's very nice and petite, so it doesn't take a lot of space. And my son does go through diapers pretty frequently, but it's just really easy to grab the bag and replace it, and we've still really enjoyed it. They have a bunch of different colors. We just got the white one, and yeah, I really love it. And we also still use that nail file I talked about. You can get it off of Amazon, and I'm still too scared to use normal nail clippers because I'm so scared to cut him, and so this one has been great. As he's grown, it does take a little bit longer, so I probably will buy nail clippers soon, but they're just so great. If you're worried about it, get this thing. It's so easy to use. Just takes a little bit of time, but I've never cut my son, and that's what's important to me. And their nails grow so quickly, so you definitely want to make sure that you have at least that or nail clippers on hand, because you're gonna have to do them pretty frequently. Not only the hands, but also the toes. Okay, so I think those are all of my favorites for the 3 to 6 month stage for babies. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Again, these are just what worked for my son, and I wanted to go ahead and share them with you. I will make sure to have all the links down below in the description box, so make sure to go ahead and check that out. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up so that I know. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure to click that red subscribe button so that you don't miss any of my future videos. I would greatly appreciate it. And you can also follow me on Instagram. It's just Life by Devyn, so you can see a little bit more of my day-to-day, because I definitely try and share stories a lot during the week so you just can see what we're up to. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!